It's all I wanna do.
Hi guys, it's Kate and welcome back to my channel. So today I am making something similar to other things you have probably seen in the past. I've seen like a million different like DIY emoji projects for like t-shirts or backpacks or pillows I've seen. I'm doing emoji earbuds and I think these are really cute and they're pretty easy as well, so I am like really excited about these. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So I made two different kinds of earbuds just so I could show you guys how you could make these differently if you wanted to like do it the easier way. So the first one I made was like the moon emoji. So I just took some like black polymer clay and like rolled that out so I had a little like flat thing. You want to make sure this is rolled out pretty thin, otherwise it's gonna look really like chunky on top of your earbud. And you also want to make sure that it's like only a little bit larger than the size of your earbud, otherwise it's gonna look really awkward if it's too small or too big. So I found that using like the end of a marker worked really well for like using it as a cookie cutter. So after you have cut everything out, you're going to want to bake it in your oven. They have like different instructions for different kinds of polymer clay. So after I was done with that, I kind of like measured it and then just put the emoji that I wanted on a Word document and then printed that out and cut that out. It's really simple and self-explanatory. I just used some clear nail polish to adhere this to like the top of my little polymer clay chip, and once that was on there and it was all dry, I put an extra layer of nail polish over top of it just to make sure that it stayed in place and it wasn't gonna like fall off. So when you have this done, you can go ahead and like attach this to your earbuds. I would definitely recommend using like a flat earbud. It's gonna be like a million times easier, but if you don't have a flat earbud with like a flat end, you could probably use some polymer clay just to like even that out. I would definitely recommend attaching it with some super glue. However, I may have misplaced my super glue. I don't really know. I couldn't find it. So I just used hot glue instead. So on to the second one. This one is much more difficult, but I also think it looks a lot cuter than the first. So I mean, I guess depending on your abilities with clay and stuff, you can kind of choose whatever you would like to do. I made the alien emoji for this one just so it would kind of be cohesive with the moon one. So first I took another black piece of clay. It doesn't really matter what color it is. With that, you're going to roll it out again into another like little flat sheet, making sure that it isn't too thick or too thin, otherwise it'll look really bulky or it'll break, which is probably not the best thing ever. So basically what you want to do is take a little like circular thing, but I use that to cut out each of these shapes. And then when I had my two discs, I went ahead and took a knife and cut off two little slivers off the side. I'll have a picture right here if you guys would like that for reference. But basically what you want to do is just cut off those sides, starting kind of like halfway down and then ending at the very bottom of your circle. And then you just want to like kind of squish the edges so that it's not like really harsh. So when you have that, you just want to bake that again, still following the instructions on your like piece of polymer clay thing. So basically afterwards, I mixed a color of paint similar to the color of the alien emoji, which is kind of like a light grayish with a little tiny bit of blue in it. When I had that all mixed up, I painted the entire thing, just making sure that I had enough coats for it to be opaque enough. This next part is like kind of difficult, but basically what you want to do is take a pencil or any other like thin tool thing, and you want to draw on the eyes. This is pretty difficult to make them like perfectly symmetrical, and also make them not look really mean. Basically, if you screw up and have them being like too horizontal, it's gonna look really angry. So if that's what you're going for, I mean, you do you, but that wasn't what I exactly wanted. That being said, you might want to mix an extra little bit of gray paint just to make sure you have more of the same color in case you mess up, just to paint over it and then start over again. It's gonna make your life so much more easy than trying to like even it out as best you can. So when you're done with that, basically you want to put the whites of the alien's eyes in. I use the same pencil for that. The smiley face on it is so tiny. So I used the tip of the knife that I used to like cut it out and stuff. I just dipped that in paint as well. So basically you just want to do the same thing and attach that onto your earbuds. And that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope your life is very great at the moment and you guys are having a fun time on the internet right now. I am going to go edit this video, so bye.